Well, hello there, and welcome to my very own personal history project. Family is probably one of the biggest aspects of my own life, as you can see in the middle of my mom and on the left my stepfather, Mr. John. My mom's side of the family has been there for my mom and I, while it's just been me and her over the course of my own life, and it's just been so great and welcoming to be able to have them rally around me. And just recently, my mom got married to my stepfather, Mr. John. He's been so welcoming and loving not only to my mom but to me as well. And his family has just taken my mom and I and just wrapped us in, has just made us one of them, which has been so fun. And I'd say a common characteristic between Mr. John and I is our New Orleans Saints football. During the football season, once we got home from church on Sunday, that was the number one thing that was on. And even though we took a lot of losses last year, it was so great to just be able to have a unity and bond through the New Orleans Saints. I'd say another big aspect of my own life is work. The number one thing they've taught me is to just be yourself at work, and while being yourself, be sure and get that job done. As we've been promoting over at Walgreens, we've got to be seriously silly. And, that's my number one goal, is to just have fun in what I do and make sure what I do gets done. With every customer, it's always a new story. You never know what's going to come out from the other side, and you've got to be prepared. And it's so fun, whether just to step outside and take a Cinco de Mayo picture, or to just pile in each other's car after work and all of us head on over to IHOP and spend some time with each other, has just been so fun. I'd say another big aspect of my own life is my friends. Cade Davis, Ryan Murphy, Austin Gideon, and Trey Black have been there to rally around me through my worst of times and also through my best of times. And most importantly, we've all built each other up through Christ and in Christ, as we are called to do. And I'd say without my youth pastor, Mark Julian, I don't know where I would be standing in my own faith today. He's just so motivational and inspirational to me and to my faith. And without him, I wouldn't be standing a man of God today. He's taught me the truth, which is the gospel. And to just be able to take that and hear that and develop it and be able to share it to others, just such a great opportunity and privilege. And also on Sunday mornings or in extracurricular activities, being able to preach to kids is so fun and just so motivating for myself, whether to just be at the Swinky CU at the Polar Sunday mornings with my group of kids, to be able to see the word pour into them and just see them light up gets me motivated and fired up about my own faith. And I'm seeking to go to HBU to further my understanding of the gospel and major in Christianity, and hopefully someday go to seminary. I believe that my family likes to save our money. We kind of have this philosophy on our money of we need to pay ourselves first, and then we need to donate to the church, and then whatever's left we need to bank it. We never know when that day's coming that one of us is going to hurt ourselves or going to end up in the hospital, or taxes are going to be rough this year. I'd say this is the best way to fully prepare for that, and also to prepare for later in life activities like college. The three economic sources in our own household is me working at Walgreens, me being able to provide for myself, provide for my gas, my food, and really whatever is probably a lift off of my own parents. My mom, who teaches over at Cy Woods, she teaches child development, interpersonal studies, lifetime nutrition and wellness, and restaurant management. And also my stepfather, who works over at Partners Commercial Roofing. He's the executive director of sales over there, and he's just been such a great input to our economic and social life. I'd say on the political side of how our household is run, I'd say that my stepfather rules as the dictator. What he says goes, and that's what I strive to be whenever I'm older, because he doesn't second guess himself, and whenever I don't see the big picture, he's the one that brings me down. And even though it may make me turn my head away or bite my tongue, he's doing it for the best of my interest. And just recently I've gotten the Outstanding Student of the Year English 2 award. It's just been so great this year to be able to become friends with all of the English teachers and to just really have them mentor and guide me through this year and through years to come. I am a pro-gun, pro-life, limited government, low taxes kind of guy. I believe strongly in having a personal responsibility and having a say in what we do and a say in the government and having our own free will is just so great. I live here in the Cypress bubble, as most of us do. And it's been so cool to just be able to get to know so many people here in Cypress and have so many common things here in Cypress with so many other people. My mom originally came from Columbus, Ohio. She moved down here whenever I was born, and that's where her side of the family lives currently. And my stepfather originally came from Bossier, Louisiana. He just recently moved over here 2 years ago because of his job, and it's just been such a blessing to be able to have that. I am a strong nationalist. I'm a proud supporter of the USA, and just to know that my cousins are overseas fighting so that I can live the life that I want to and do whatever I do just inspires me so much. I'd say that my family has an alliance with each other, but not only with each other, but we have an alliance of God and through God. And thank y'all for watching. May God have all the glory.